Hello and welcome to A Method to the Madness, the weekly podcast where we discuss, analyse, and otherwise ponder our favourite films and television. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Mitchie.
And we're going to be your hosts for this podcast.
Before Patrick gets into why we're doing this and what our goal is, I'll give you a bit of a background to us. So Patrick and I have known each other for a fair number of years, I reckon. And during that time, we've shared a passion for films and discussing films and what they stand for, what happens in films, everything about them. Our particular favourite is Christopher Nolan, which we both kind of bonded over very much, I would say. But don't worry, we'll be reviewing films from other directors as well.
But we will definitely be doing him at some point.
We do love Nolan, so expect a lot of stuff on him.
Yeah.
Anyway, we both discovered that we share also a great passion for philosophy as well. We like to have those D&Ms about very weird questions about life and the universe, and we thought, well, movies seem to share and exhibit a lot of those kind of themes and ideas, so we decided to start a podcast where we could kind of concentrate more on the philosophical side of these films.
So we had a clear purpose in mind when we created this podcast. We know how difficult it is to articulate these ideas expressed through films because of the holistic nature of such things. There's a lot of vague, interconnected elements to hold in your head, and it can get muddy really quickly. And that's why I've always loved other film analysis podcasts, like Wisecrack, for example, who's probably our biggest inspiration, I'd say. Part of this endeavour is to provide other people with the skills to give form to your emotional experiences that these works of art take us through, as well as get better at this ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary of what we're trying to do here. I want to explain our name, mainly because we've made a few mistakes with it, and we've recorded some of our podcasts already, and through some of those recordings we've used slight variations to our name. So Method to the Madness was Patrick's idea, and we both tacked onto that pretty quickly, but we weren't really sure whether we should use A Method to the Madness or The Method to the Madness. And we did mix them up, like I said before. But just to let you know, we finally decided on A Method to the Madness, mainly because we know films are difficult to understand, and there's a lot of things in them, a lot of different ways of interpreting them, and no particular way is right. Some ways are more right than others, though, that's for sure. And we basically, I guess, propose that we give one way to interpret these films, which is why we would say A Method to the Madness. And saying The Method to the Madness seemed a little bit pretentious because it assumed that we knew everything about films, which we certainly don't. This is all a learning curve, and we're definitely on the curve with everyone else.
Alright, so if you want to find us, we're going to be on a fair few different platforms. You can find us on the usual podcast distributors, including Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. If you want more details on us specifically, check us out on our website, amttm.com, as well as our Facebook and Instagram accounts, which can be found on our website. And last but not least, if you have any questions and queries, insights, anything you want to share with us, feel free to email us on mail@amttm.com.
Or message us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, that too.
So, if this podcast seems to interest you or doesn't interest you and you really want to hear how bad we are, join us for our very first upload on the very, very wonderful war movie by Sam Mendes, 1917. We hope to see you there.